Hey, what is up, you guys? It's freaking Dave here. Today I'm coming at you with a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary, this time on the map Village. I know I do already have a Village gameplay or two, cannot remember. But yeah, I do get a lot of gameplays on this map because of the fact that I know how to play it pretty effectively, and it's really easy for me to do well on. Basically what you want to do is trap them at A, or keep them inside of the A spawn and use a pretty accurate assault rifle. Or just about any assault rifle really works for that matter. But anyway, guys, this is a gameplay commentary on the map Village. Final score is 47-3. I actually do have another 47-3 gameplay on Village. It was pretty weird. It was kind of ironic when I got the score to me. But yeah, it's pretty decent. I call in a couple AC-130s and Reapers, and fortunately they do not get shot down right away. And yeah, so it's a pretty decent gameplay commentary, guys, or a pretty decent gameplay, guys, for the most part. Hope you enjoy it. We got a new beat in the background this time. It's another redhooknoodles beats. Another redhooknoodles beat. Thank you to Lil Drake if you are watching this. I doubt you are because I don't think you're subscribed to me. But if you are watching this, thank you for sending them to me on Skype, man. I do appreciate it. But yeah, so using the MK14 in this game, and because of that, basically what I want to talk about a little in this gameplay commentary is single shot assault rifles in Call of Duty and how they really are. I honestly do feel that the MK14 in this game is probably the best single shot rifle in any of the Call of Duty games, just because of the fact that they were all pretty bad. And the MK14 in this game is 2-hit kill, 1-hit headshot, and very low recoil, and that's pretty good. I mean, most of the problems with most of the other assault rifles in the past that were single shot is they had pretty bad recoil. Take into account the M14 from Black Ops, that's pretty bad because recoil, but you could put on the grip and it was still bad. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. In Call of Duty 4, you had the M14 and the G3. The G3 was probably better in my opinion, but they were both pretty solid. The M14 in that game was basically like the M14 in this game, but it kind of had a little less recoil, if I do remember correctly. It was pretty good, though, all in all. You didn't really see it much, but it was pretty decent, and you could do pretty well with it, regardless. And yeah, so that's about that for that gun. The G3, you could spam very fast. If you do have time to look it up, just look up XCal. I do not have a modded controller or something like that. There's a video of him shooting the G3 basically like a fully auto, and it's completely ridiculous. You could spam the shit out of that gun, and it was definitely a really good gun. It had less recoil than the M14 in the game, but I felt like, to me at least, I don't know for sure, it had a little less damage, so it kind of evened out. I did prefer that gun to that by far, though. Then in World at War, you had the SVT, I think. I haven't really played much World at War. I do have like a 2.5 KD in that game, but I only have like a few hours of playtime. So it's like there's the M1, I think, the SVT, and the Gear. My favorite by far was definitely the SVT, but as far as I could tell, the SVT and the Gear were definitely the same, and the M1 carbine was really bad. There was only 8 shots in it, and it seemed to have less damage than the other single shots for some reason. But all in all, they were pretty decent. I did really like the SVT. The Gear seemed to have a little less damage, but I did really like the iron sight on the Gear, and for that reason, it was pretty good to me. They both basically were even to me in my book. And then yeah, so that's about it for World at War, guys. Again, I didn't really play that game much. If you do have an opinion on the World at War single shot rifles, please be sure to tell me. There was a fair amount in that game, 3, because there weren't really assault rifles in that game. There was just the rifles category, and that basically just had the STG and then those 3, and there might be probably a couple more that I can't remember. But yeah, so that's about it for World at War, guys. Next, moving on, Modern Warfare 2, we had the FAL. And I think that was actually the only one in that game. I'm not sure. I mean, if you guys do know, please be sure to tell me. But the FAL in that game was actually pretty good. I think if you put holographic sight on it, it had a damage increase. I'm pretty sure. It was pretty good though all around from what I've used of it. It was basically like the M14 in this game, but I didn't exactly like the recoil, and it just felt a little weird to me, which is why I do prefer the MK14 in this game. But all in all, it was a pretty solid assault rifle, and I did enjoy it. But yeah, guys, so for Modern Warfare 2, I mean, that's about it. It's pretty solid rifle though, all in all, and it was pretty good for me. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have it on my classes on Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, guys, that's about it for the FAL. And then Black Ops, you had the M14 and the FAL. The FAL was clearly better than the M14 in that game, or the FAL was clearly better than the M14 in that game. Due to the fact that, I mean, they had the same damage. I'm pretty sure they were all 3-hit kills because of the lack of stopping power. But the M14 in that game had a crazy recoil. If you tried to spam it, it would just get out of control, and there's no way, you really could have shot it. So that's about it for that game, guys. I really did not like the M14 in that game, but the FAL, it was pretty good. And if you threw like extended mags or dual mags on it, you could do pretty decent with it. A matter of fact, the Mark of J, he actually went like 122 in a ground war domination game with the FAL, and that's probably one of my favorite YouTube games or videos ever, guys. It was just a really entertaining video, all in all. I really did enjoy watching it. I've watched it a few times, actually just for, like nostalgic purposes. And then Modern Warfare 3, here in Modern Warfare 3, you have the gun I'm using in this game, the good old trusty MK14. Again, you don't really see it that much. I think a lot of people are put off by it because of the fact that it's single shot and that you unlock it late. Which is why the reason I was using this gameplay. I did decide, to rank up some of the more underused assault rifles, like i.e. the CM901, the FAD, the M16, the MK14, and stuff like that. And I actually did have a pretty decent game in this. Just because it's underused, guys, again, it's not bad whatsoever. It's a 2-hit kill, 1-hit headshot, very low recoil, and yeah, the best way to run it, in my opinion, is definitely red dot and silencer. So it really doesn't seem to be affected by the silencer in this game, and the red dot just is good basically for all single shot or burst weapons. You could try red dot and rapid fire, but I don't really feel a difference with rapid fire, and I really like to stay off the radar, so that's the reason why I use that. But anyway, guys, final score of this game was, again, 47-3, pretty decent gameplay. Please tell me if you do like the background beats, because I really haven't gotten much feedback on that, because I only got like 30 views on my last video for whatever reason. Don't know if it's not publishing the sub box or anything, guys. Anyway, my name's Freaking Dave. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay commentary. Final score 47-3. The MK14, Scavenger Hardline Stalker, pretty staple assault rifle setup for me. Anyway, guys, my name's Freaking Dave. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay commentary, and peace and I'm out.